Hey, Jeremy here, and today I'm going to show you how you can transform your thinking and your life without it costing you a fortune in time or money. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I spent years trying to change and break through fears and limiting beliefs, and maybe you can relate to that. I want to start by saying that it's not your fault. Most of your limiting beliefs and your paradigms were either inherited from your parents or grown-ups or were formed when you were a little kid and you were too young to comprehend or understand what was really going on. But those beliefs and the thinking and emotion that comes out of them have stopped you from being all that you can be and enjoying all the freedom and happiness that you deserve. So I'll say it again, it's not your fault. If you've been concerned that maybe you're just too broken or you're incapable of change, I want to put those fears to rest too, because you can do this. You just need the right tools and the right person to explain it to you. You know, there's this impression out there that to overcome past fears or blocks from the past, you need to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars and be in therapy for years. But don't get me wrong, counseling has helped me in my life, and we all need professional help sometimes. But the idea that change is almost impossible or it's only available to people who can pay a fortune to their therapist is simply not true. If I could wish anything for you, it would be that you could really start living. By that, I mean living a life where you're not boxed in by fear or weighed down with regrets or constantly worried about what other people think of you. I want to see you living a life where you're free to be you, the real you, and where you feel joy and you've got a strong sense of what your unique mission in life is. So you wake up every morning inspired, and where you're not dragged down by negative people. In fact, you actually radiate positivity and it starts to transform those negative people. That's what this is all about. I know you have a dream to change the world and to make an impact, and I want to show you how to make that happen in this video. If you've ever felt held back by fears or regrets from the past, if you've ever struggled with perfectionism or procrastination, if you've ever felt like you don't really deserve to receive what you desire, if you've ever felt like you're just surrounded by negative Nellies and you need positivity and encouragement in your life, then let me say you're in the right place at the right time. In the next few minutes, my goal is to get you to believe that changing your beliefs and your thinking is the key to transforming your life and your future. And I want to show you how Mindset Makeover can make that really simple for you to do exactly that. You know, I've worked as a youth worker, a pastor, a teacher, and a life coach, and I've had the privilege of helping lots of people, teens and adults over the years, to get more out of life and become the people they were made to be. But until a few years ago, while I was helping other people, I was actually struggling and fighting my own battle with low self-esteem and perfectionism. And it was funny because more than anything else, I wanted to help people to have more freedom to be themselves, to be all they could be. And I worked with teenagers and leaders, and I ran groups and camping programs and took people rock climbing and caving. But I think deep inside, I was just looking for people who would say that I was okay, that I was lovable just for who I was. And I tried so many things to get that feeling of being okay and being loved. I played in bands, I was a high achiever, I was a perfectionist. I thought if I can just do enough good things, I'll feel good enough. Man, I was also the self-improvement king. I was always looking for some way to make myself better. Now, some of those books and videos and courses worked, but ultimately, none of them really solved my problem. It wasn't until I read one of Tony Robbins' books that the light started to go on. He was talking about paradigms, these deep beliefs that we have about ourselves and how they control our lives. And the amazing thing was he said that you could actually change your paradigms and choose more empowering beliefs, and that could change your life. And that was what changed things totally for me. Once I could recognize what was going on, I could change the limiting beliefs I had. I could understand why I was chasing perfectionism, and best of all, I could realize deep down inside that I was more than okay, just the way that I am. And that brought a whole new level of freedom and joy to my life. Since then, I keep looking for more and more powerful and effective ways to help other people experience that same change that I did, to discover that same freedom. And that's why we put Mindset Makeover together. In the next few minutes, I want to quickly share 3 secrets with you. Secret number 1, how to transform your thinking and your life by changing your beliefs. Secret number 2, how to create lasting change in your life. And secret number 3, how to become a better version of you. So let's start with secret number 1, how to transform your thinking and your life by changing your beliefs. I remember a few years ago reading a book called The Big Leap by Dr. Gay Hendricks. And in it, he talks about the idea that you and I have a sort of internal thermostat. Now, a thermostat is a device that adjusts the heating or cooling, obviously, to help keep the temperature above or below a certain point. But Dr. Hendricks argues that our internal thermostats aren't about temperature. They're actually set to control how much success we deserve, or how much money we can have, or how loved we should be. And when I looked at my life, at the patterns of my life, and I realized that when it came to being loved, when I felt like I was getting too much love or appreciation, I would self-sabotage. Now, don't get me wrong, I craved love and affection, but it seemed like there was something inside of me, like an alarm that went off, or an inner voice that said, "No, Jeremy, you don't deserve that much love. You're unlovable, remember?" And so I'd do something to mess it all up. What I came to understand is that my thermostat was really connected to my internal beliefs, my paradigms, the ways of seeing and understanding the world and my place in it. Why is it so hard to change? Because when the changes that we make start pushing up against our paradigms, our internal thermostat gets triggered, and our thinking and our emotions and our behaviors kick in to help keep us exactly where we already are. So, how do you transform your thinking and your behavior? You have to start by identifying and removing those old paradigms, the old beliefs and understandings. Then you can replace them with new, empowering beliefs that will support change and growth. I've tried lots of self-improvement programs, but what I realize when I look back is that unless they go through that process of identifying and replacing your old beliefs, they might make you feel good for a while, but they can't. In fact, they won't bring real change to your life. That's exactly what Mindset Makeover does. It gives you the tools, and it creates a simple, powerful process to help you identify what your limiting paradigms are and then create new positive ones. Maybe you've done self-help courses in the past or read books, but the thing is, not all self-help programs are the same. We ran Mindset Makeover at the start of 2020, and since then we've revamped it and updated and included lots of new stuff. But one of the things I love is reading what people write at the end of the Mindset Makeover course. And here's what Vicky said. Every one of us has something that holds us back and has paradigms they did not even know existed. This makeover has allowed me to recognize patterns I was living and change them. It's helped me decide what I really want and given me the belief that I can make the necessary changes to go and do it. Thank you, Kim and Jeremy, for putting this together. I can literally say it's been life-changing. I love to hear this stuff. Secret number 2, how to create lasting change in your life. When I really started looking at my life, I realized that there were so many patterns that I just repeated over and over again. Have you ever noticed that in your own life? The thing is, most of our life runs on habits, patterns of behavior that we've run so many times that they just become automatic. They're so ingrained in our thinking that we don't actually have to think about them consciously. We just do them. When we identify our limiting beliefs and want to create new paradigms, it takes time. When you've been thinking a certain way for a long time, for years, it takes some time and effort to change that. And what you're really doing is creating new habits of thinking and acting. 2 empowering habits that I've deliberately worked to develop are journaling and listening to positive, empowering input every day. Because in the end, the only way to get rid of a bad habit is to replace it with a good one, and that doesn't happen overnight. In fact, the experts say it takes about 30 days to form a new habit. When we were creating Mindset Makeover, one of the questions that was in the front of my mind was, how do we create change in people's lives that's going to last? If we're going to create tools to transform people's thinking and beliefs, what's the best way to do that? There was no doubt that the very best way to do that was to do it in regular, small chunks over a 30-day period. Small chunks of time so people can fit it into their busy lives and schedules, and regular over 30 days so that you can start rebuilding those empowering beliefs pouring positivity and gratitude and encouragement and possibility and new vision into your life every day for 30 days creates a powerful new habits, so the change becomes lasting. Secret number 3, how to become a better version of you. When I look back at my life, I can see that one of the things I was trying to do was become more like other people. There were people that I admired, and I thought, if I can just be more like him or more like her, then people will like me and I'll be happier. But what I discovered when I broke through my limiting beliefs and I rebuilt more positive ones is that rather than becoming more like other people, you actually become a better version of yourself, which is such a good thing for a few reasons. Now, some people worry that if they change, other people won't like them because they'll be different. And it's true that you might be different. You might think differently. You might act differently when you ditch the limiting beliefs and paradigms. But here's the reality. The things that people loved about me to start with were actually the real me, the bits of me, my imperfect but awesome self that somehow snuck through. That's actually what they love, not the fake, perfect version I was trying to put out there. Mindset Makeover is all about helping you to become the best version of you, not some clone of someone else. And I'll be honest, when you change and grow, it does change the dynamics of some of your relationships. But usually that's because they need to change. If you've been kept in a box that's too small for you, if you've had to live with expectations that have stopped you being everything you can be, then those things definitely need to change. And in the long run, the best thing you can be is your best self for everyone's benefit. When you get rid of your limiting beliefs, when you break free of disempowering paradigms, you start living at another level. And the benefits of that flow out to the people around you. You have more to give, you have more to share, and a greater influence that radiates out. Mindset Makeover helps you become more you, a better you, your best self. And isn't that who you want to be? So let me ask you, if you could reset your internal thermostat by identifying your limiting beliefs and then replacing them with empowering ones, and if you can make sure that those changes were lasting by creating positive, powerful habits of thinking and action, and you are constantly becoming the best version of yourself, do you think that would transform your life and help transform what happened in your future? Let me ask you a question. Are you feeling excited about what I was just talking about? Or are you feeling a little overwhelmed? Because it's hard for me to explain everything in a short video like this. But would it be okay if I spent a couple of minutes explaining the Mindset Makeover course to you? It's okay if you don't want to. I won't be offended if you switch off the video now. But I'm really excited about the potential that the Mindset Makeover course has to transform your life for the better. So I want to explain exactly what it is and what you get when you're part of this course. When you've done the Mindset Makeover course, you'll be able to identify and break those limiting beliefs and thought patterns that have been holding you back, stopping you growing and causing you pain and disappointment. When you've done the Mindset Makeover course, you'll have new empowering beliefs, new habits of thinking, and a deep understanding of your unique mission that's going to bring you more joy, more motivation, and more success in your life. It took me almost a lifetime digging through self-help books and courses to discover how to create powerful, lasting change. And I don't want you to have to struggle with this stuff as long as I did. That's why I've created this course, so you don't have to go through that stuff. When you sign up for Mindset Makeover, you're going to get 30 days of transformational content in a short email each day with a link to video content from some of the greatest mindset experts on the planet. I'm talking about people like Bob Proctor, Mel Robbins, Jim Carrey, Brené Brown, Melissa Pepping, Les Brown, and that alone is worth $300. The daily emails lead you through a process of identifying limiting beliefs, replacing them with positive paradigms, expanding your vision for your life, connecting with your unique mission, and all the while pouring gratitude and joy and inspiration into your life. I love what Lucy said when she completed our first Mindset Makeover back in 2020. This program made me realize that we all have the power within us to change our lives and become exactly who we want to be. You've given us so much support and the tools to believe in ourselves. There are a lot of light bulb moments which helped me figure out my true mission. I would recommend this to everyone. It was so uplifting and refreshing and kept me wanting to learn more each day. If you're looking to break through the fears and lack of self-belief that have been holding you back, then this course is for you. Now, you might be thinking, yes, but what if I can't do this? What if I can't understand this? What if it doesn't work for me? That's why you don't just get the 30 days of transformational content. You also get access to weekly group Zoom calls. So each Sunday night for 30 minutes, you can get online and I'll provide some extra input. And if you've got any questions, you can email me beforehand or text me and we'll talk about them in the Zoom call, or you can just ask them in the group. It's hard to put a value on that, but when Kim and I were getting coaching, we were paying about $100 for each call. So let's just call the value of that $100, and with the encouragement and support you'll get, I think that's a real bargain. At the end of the course, you'll get a cool certificate to say that you graduated from Mindset Makeover 2021 that you can show to all your friends. And let's face it, that's priceless. This isn't just a one-off thing. You can use the material and share the videos with your friends and revisit them into the future. So that's what's included in the Mindset Makeover Premium package, over $400 of value. But you also have the option of taking things to the next level with the Mindset Makeover Gold package, because you can also add in 2 one-on-one 45-minute life coaching sessions with me. In the first session, we get together over Zoom and we walk together through the process of creating your own personal goals, talking about your unique mission and how those two things line up. In the second session, we review the whole Mindset Makeover process and then create a plan that's going to take you into the future. It's really exciting stuff. Now, the life coaching sessions on their own are valued at $300. So in total, that's a total value of $700+. And I have to say that there's only 10 places available for the gold package. And finally, if you want to take it all the way, the Mindset Makeover Diamond package includes everything you get in the premium package, the 30 days of transformational content, the 3 30-minute group Zoom calls, the cool certificate, but you also get 4 weekly 45-minute one-on-one coaching sessions with me. And that means you get the opportunity to go in depth on all this stuff. It gives you the chance to develop your personal goals, spend time connecting with your unique mission, and best of all, you have the option of including your partner on some or all of these Zoom sessions, which is awesome because then you can really share this whole growth experience with them. The life coaching sessions on their own are valued at $800. So in total, the Diamond package gives you a value of over $1,200. And there are only 5 places available on the Mindset Makeover Diamond package. When I was putting this Mindset Makeover together, I wanted to make sure that I was giving you the best possible value that I could. And quite simply, this stuff changed my life. But the big question now is, how much would it be worth to you? I mean, how much would you be prepared to pay to be set free from the hamster wheel of perfectionism and procrastination? How much would you pay to be able to break through past fears, get rid of the weight of other people's expectations, and find the confidence to be truly yourself? What would it be worth to you to be able to wake up inspired each morning because you discovered your unique mission and purpose? This isn't a luxury, this is an investment in your present, but also in your future. These 3 packages are worth this much and so much more. But I didn't want anyone to miss out because of the cost. So to start transforming your life on September 1st with Mindset Makeover, I've made each of these packages the best possible value. I've given you as much value as I possibly can at the very best price I possibly can. And now the choice is up to you. And I think it's a pretty simple choice, really. It's funny because I used to think that if I do nothing, then nothing will change. But if there's one thing I've learned through my life, it's this. If you do nothing, then things actually keep getting worse. To book into the 2021 Mindset Makeover course beginning on September 1st, just click on the link in the email or go to www.hotoilymama.com.au/mindset-makeover. Remember, bookings for the course close at 10 p.m. on Monday night, and places in the gold and diamond packages are limited. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or give me a call. My contact details are in the email too. I'm so excited about Mindset Makeover. It's got the potential to literally transform your life and your future for the better. I can't wait to see you on the course. I'm Jeremy, and remember, you are awesome.